Hey guys, Jason X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com, and this is one of those reviews that I never got around to. But my editor was like, "You ever gonna review that thing?" And I'm like, "Maybe." He's like, "You should probably review that thing." I was like, "Well, I think I'll get around to doing it." He's like, "You'll do that review." So here I am doing the review. You're welcome. Anyway, I am reviewing the BB8 by Sphero. Yes, this is that remote control BB8, that thing we all saw the commercial for and said, I must have that thing. And I've had mine for a while, and honestly, I still love it from day one. So here it is right here. So yeah, it's a pretty nice little droid. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those things that's gonna sit on your desk, just charging there. Every now and then you're gonna take it off and play with it, but it's a really, really awesome item. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this, right? First thing we have is the box it comes in. And the box is a very, very just sturdy box. This thing just, it feels really good. On the back, you got a little bit of a description there. And you got some stuff on the side, just what it does and everything. Now, mind you, I'm doing this after the latest firmware upgrade for this, which has unlocked new things for it. So if you watched old reviews for it, this is good because I'm going to actually cover some of the new features that you can get with the BB8. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this open just so you can get an idea. It has a very, very nice foam packaging. It's very tough foam in here. May make a mic flag out of that. Anyway. Not much comes with it. You do get some instructions. You get a little case that has the USB cable in there. No plug for the USB, but it's just a regular USB cord, which plugs into the base here. But yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. There we go. So basically, you want to get it out of the box, get it plugged into a USB, and you'll see this blinking light, which means it's charging. Mine's actually been on the charger for quite some time. It goes solid once it's finished charging, but whenever you put it back on there, it always kind of just blinks for a little bit longer. But you need your BB8. And while it's on the base, you can actually do this little feature. There's a button on the side here. And you'll see it'll do that. And you can take it off of the base, and he'll kind of wake up. Very confused, and hopefully he doesn't fall off of the table. So this is a startup right here. Just him kind of getting his orientation, and yeah. He's been drinking, so he's, there we go. And he's on. Probably like the calibration. Now, if you've seen a couple videos where they've opened one of these up, he's basically just weights, two wheels with a magnet on top that connects to the head. And if you take that head off, it kind of starts to blink crazy. But yeah, it just connects just like that. He does have these two little antennae on top, which are very bendy, but be careful with them because they can break. I've seen Sphero will replace them if they break, but let's face it, we don't want our BB-8s to break. And I've made almost a full 90-degree bend with this one, and I've been able to bend it back with no problems. So anyway, now that he's on, you want to take a smartphone with Bluetooth enabled, Bluetooth, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And just so you can see the screen, I'm also going to do a split screen with my smaller camera so you can actually see what happens when you start it up. All right, so now that we've got everything all set up here, the BB-8's on, we're going to go ahead and turn our smartphone on, navigate to the app, which you will need to go download, and make sure your Bluetooth is enabled. Now, there's normally some Star Wars music. I disabled mine just because I don't need it starting up every time. So as everything starts to go here, it'll tell you to hold your device near BB-8, and it will start connecting. This is also the way it's going to download any firmware or if it has any updates or anything. Like they released the voice feature after the toy came out, so don't ask me that again. So anyway, you've got a couple selections here. You've got drive, you've got message, and you've got patrol and settings. Now patrol, BB-8 will kind of just go off on his own. But first, let's look at some of the things it has here. Let's go into the settings. And for voice recognition, you're going to need to turn it on. And we don't need to see a tutorial on that, so... Actually, I do, because I don't remember how to do it. Okay, BB-8. Look around. And he's off. Okay, BB8. Okay, BB8. Stop, BB8. And you can see kind of the voice feature will work there. So let's get him back over to a manual. Now here's where some of the new features come in. Now the voice came in afterwards, but he also had some new commands that came in. But first we're going to get to the basic controls of it. Now here's your UI right here. You've got, this is for direction, and this is for aiming. Now if you look at the droid itself, you'll see a blue light going around it. That blue light, basically, the way it's facing is the opposite way that he will go. So if it's facing this way and we push forward, then he will start to roll that way. Now it is kind of a little tricky to get a hold of the first couple times you do it, when he's about to fly off of the table. Now, he does have variable speeds, but it's a really great control. It's very responsive. You also have what a speed boost over here, and if I hit that, he will take off. So you want to make sure you're not doing that on a surface like the table here. So now the other thing he has is voice commands, not voice commands, but little actions that he does. Also, there's a speed override in the drive settings. I think I went to that by accident, but here you go. He has these little emotes that he'll do. Like we have a yes, and the noise for that actually changed from what it previously was. We have a no. This is more of a, he's excited about something. Oh, that's the joy module, as it says. And you see the little commands up top will give you an idea of what it does. Little movement commands, he'll go in a straight line. He tends to stop, and you'll see like oops. He does have one where he'll go in a square, a figure eight, and this one, which respond to threat. Okay. And then you have these new commands here with this one. Drunk BB8, I guess. It doesn't have any text at the top of the screen for what this one is, but query unknown stimulus, activate routine search module. I guess it's like a happy thing or something. And as you see, all the noises are coming from the phone. Now, the other thing he has is messages, and you can record your own messages, or you can set them up to view holographic messages, which there are a few in here. There's Stormtrooper, a Captain Phasma. Let's look at my favorite, the X-Wing.
The modern incarnation of a classic design, the Incom T-70 X-Wing fighter is the signature combat craft of the Resistance forces in their fight against the First Order.
Now, it's not perfect. You have to position it just right off of BB-8, but you can see it kind of glows when you're using it. So you can also record messages, which they look okay. It's not my favorite feature of them. My favorite feature is just wheeling them around, having fun with them. So yeah, that has been the review of the BB-8 by Sphero. This thing is awesome. This makes a great Christmas gift. If you were looking for something to get for somebody for Christmas and you didn't get it, here's what you should be getting them. Any Star Wars fan will love this thing. It's a great kind of desk toy. If you work in an office, it's great just to kind of, hey, come back here. Not sure why he did that, but anyway. Otherwise, it's a great gift. It's a great item to have. I know they were very hard to come by at first when they came out, but they're pretty easy to come by now. And they have the new update. So, yeah, this is really worth picking up. And he makes a lot of noise. And he's great for kids, too. So, anyway, guys, that's it for me. This has been the review of the Sphero BB8. Awesome little thing. You want to get yours probably soon. It's a hot item. Everybody loves BB-8. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X. Make sure you check out SCNS Live. Go to cinelinks.com. Like this video. Subscribe. Until next time, guys. Catch you later.